single day, I'm gonna make something great.
Hey you guys, it's tomorrow again. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already subscribed. And to those of you who are new to this channel, I just wanted to take the time to welcome you. I wanted to talk to you guys today about it's not a missing persons case. It has been ruled a suicide. 20-year-old college student, her name is Kendra Reid, was found in a park hanging from a tree by a noose. And as I just said, it was ruled by the coroner's office that her death was by suicide. So I Googled her name because someone had recommended that I look at this story. Someone had wrote in the comment section. And by the way, thank you so much for leaving that comment. And for all of you guys who leave comments, thank you so much. It's hard to describe to you guys how grateful I am to be able to connect with certain circumstances that I would never know about if you guys didn't relay the message to me. So thank you so much. This particular case was somewhat life-changing for me, and I'm not really going to get into all the background information as to why I feel this way, but it didn't start out that way. I looked at it very neutral as I could, and I Googled, as I said, I Googled her name, and I immediately saw the heading of the article that read, 20-year-old college student found hanging in a tree with a noose around her neck, from suicide. I looked in her eyes because the heading was followed by a picture, and I immediately received her message. I got about 20 or 30 seconds worth of information. It shot at me like someone had just took all the pertinent information and just compacted it into energy. That's the best way I can describe this. And I wrote it down. In 30 seconds, this is what I got. She told me, and I believe her, she told me this was not suicide. It was two men. And when she told me it was two men, I began to smell urine in my mind's eye. She told me they were urinating by the tree. At least that's the impression that I got from the energy that was directed toward me. She also told me that they threw something down to the left of the tree. And then she told me that something fell out of her pocket. And then she gave me a message for her uncle. And I could not hear the message. I don't know why. But I got a strong feeling it was some sort of I don't know. I don't even really want to speculate. It could have been some sort of amulet, some sort of token that belonged to her uncle. But she did mention something about her uncle and a message to him. And I'm so sorry. I just couldn't get the message. Then she told me they went to the left behind the tree where she was left. They went to the left, behind the tree and to the left. And she also told me that this was done as a ritual. And she told me that they took something of hers to prove what they had done. Now, all of this information that I just gave you guys, this was the information that I got directly from her energy, from her residual energy, I imagine. And so once I got this information, I knew I was free to Google and look up more information, and that I wasn't just being fed information. So I Googled more, and I saw where there was some sort of recording, some sort of video recording of two men urinating on a woman by a tree, and this video was shown to Kendra's mother, and her mother said that this was not Kendra. She did not verify that to be Kendra. So it's not that I'm unaware of this recording. I'm just telling you guys what she said to me. And when I wrote this down, I had no prior knowledge of such a recording. So this is the message that I'm relaying to her friends, her family, or people who didn't know her, who may want to Google her name, Kendra Reid, but it was deemed a suicide. I don't believe that. It didn't happen. In my opinion, it was not a suicide. It was definitely a homicide. And all the details I shared with you guys, I don't see anything else other than the people that were responsible did this as a ritual, and they are situated, or at least at the time, they were situated near her. Meaning they lived in the area, they went to school in the area. So that's what I've got, and it's just very sad what this young lady experienced. I also want to talk to you guys today about a situation in this world that is leaving people devastated. One of my viewers, subscribers, emailed me with this situation, and it didn't surprise me really. And when I first received the email, because day before yesterday, I was feeling like someone out there would do this. So I was grateful to receive the email, but devastated, just really saddened and devastated about the content of the email. In Venezuela, people are suffering. I'm not a historian. I don't even know a whole lot about geography, but what I do know is that my heart hurts when I know other people are hurting. These people are going through a lot. Many are hungry, thirsty, just the basics of life they are without. There's a big political thing going on there. I didn't do a lot of research because I wanted to give a mini reading by request. I wanted to give a miniature reading about the president of Venezuela. And I received confirmation in my mind's eye that this reading is pretty accurate. His past, this president's past, when he was younger, I feel like he came from sort of humble means, and I feel like on the surface, we all have our representatives, how we want the world to see us, how we want our friends to see us, how we want people of power to view us. This man, on the inside, his representative is not matching who he really is. He comes across as a tyrant, as a cold, cold-hearted man who doesn't care. But some of the things that the people in Venezuela are going through, are suffering through, he himself has been through that. So my assumption is that eventually empathy is going to kick in, and he will, I don't know if he'll do better, but I do know that the country of Venezuela will get a little bit better, will recover from this. Also, I feel like it would be to his best interest, the president, it would be to his best interest to calm his spirit, to calm his aura, to take some deep breaths and to open his eyes and open an empathic heart and see what's going on and see what's most important. I did this video. If it seems like I'm rambling, I'm sorry, because I would try to record this video several times. This is very, very, very hard. Just the thought that, you know, I connected with these people. I connected strongly. And I thank the person, I don't want to say their name, but I thank you from the bottom of my heart for sharing this story with me so that I could share this story with you guys. When you guys get a chance, try to send out good vibrations throughout the universe, especially to the people in Venezuela, the people who are suffering so badly. Imagine if that was you. Imagine if it was someone that you love. So I'm sending love and light to each and every person in Venezuela. The good, the bad, the indifferent. I'm sending energy to you guys. I am not I'm not a magical person. The only thing I practice is love, and I'm sending my love to you guys, and I hope each person that's watching this video will do the same. There's some kind of energy magic in love, and it always comes back to you. The more love you send, the more love comes back to you. Let's spam the comment section. Love to Venezuela. Love's energy to the people in Venezuela. And for anyone in Venezuela who is watching this video, you will feel the love soon. Also, you guys, there's one thing in particular that I keep seeing, and that is water rushing through. So be careful when you're on the low ends. Now, I've never been to Venezuela. I don't even know what it looks like. I found a map. I Googled a map, and I could tell, where it is. So I see water rushing through, and this could affect everyone. When it rains on the so-called good and the so-called bad. It rains on the sick people and the people who are well. So that's the message that I have for the people there. Also, on a positive note, you guys, although that was a positive note because there's going to be changes soon there. Really, really soon. I don't want to put a timestamp on it, but it'll be soon because love's energy has a funny way of showing itself. I want to talk to you guys in closing about butterflies and how beautiful they are. They are the most wonderful creatures in the world. And if you picture in your mind's eye the beauty of a butterfly and you remain grateful that they exist, and you send little messages out in your mind's eye through and on the wings of a butterfly, the messages will get there brighter and more beautiful. Call me what you want. I believe in love. I believe in positive energy. I believe that we are all connected. I believe this and I know it. You guys, I'm sending love and light to each and every one of you. I'm wishing you guys the best of the best because you deserve the best of the best. Thank you so much. Oh, on a side note, to the lady, the jazz pianist, who said those wonderful words to me, I thank you. And to everyone, enjoy your life. Good things always win. Remember, good energy always wins. Great energy, positive energy, love. These things always win. It's already been given. Thank you guys. Mwah. Wishing you the best of the best.